This is my latest painting and I sold this for a huge sum. One of the most expensive paintings I've sold. I will tell you the actual price at which I sold this painting in the end. So I'll just give you a glimpse of the painting. Now this is a 3 by 3, 3 feet by 3 feet painting. It's full of colors. I'll tell you why this is one of the most expensive paintings of mine, and I will also tell you at what price I sold this in the end of the video. Requirements were like they wanted a huge painting 3 by 3. They were saying they wanted a 4 by 4, but I told them 4 by 4 is actually very huge, and considering their living room, the size of the living room, I suggested to go for a 3 by 3. This is acrylic. This is acrylic on canvas. The canvas that I've used is fine grain canvas. I started this painting with 3 layers of gesso, 2 vertical, 1 horizontal. Applying gesso makes the canvas very smooth, which is again a good thing to do once, especially if you want a lot of colors, a lot of fine work to be done. Now the requirement of the client was they wanted it to be extremely colorful. They have seen some painting and they said that okay, we want a similar painting with lots of colors in that. I saw the painting, I suggested that okay, I told them that I can make something better than this, and we agreed. The client's requirement were very simple. He said that I will do a lot of iterations. He is not from art background. He just said that I will tell you this is something. He would say that I did not like this, I did not like the color, this is good, this is bad, add this, add that, which is like something which is a non-artist's kind of feedback, but I agreed to it. I said okay, fine. I told him what it will cost. He was like whether it is in thousands or lakhs. I told him it is lakhs and not thousands. So, but he agreed. He really wanted this painting for some special emotional reasons. I don't know. I didn't ask too much about that. But this is the end result. I'm gonna give the client this painting, deliver the painting today. I started off with some base colors. So if you can see here, in some parts of the painting, you can see the base color. This is the blue color. This is the basic color over here. You can see some base color red over here. Here you can see some green. These are the base colors. This is the base red color here. Here also you can see the orange base color. This is the orange base color here. There's a lot of yellow also. This orange is also the base color. So started off with base colors, and then I started painting each of these sections. And I used to paint a section which is like roughly 8 inch by 8 inch, and then share a picture with him. Then he would ask me to go ahead, and then he would tell me what color to use in the next section. So this started with this. The reason why it is very expensive because it was very iterative. For example, I created these lines here. He wanted gold also, a lot of gold and yellow is what he wanted. I created these lines, and then I told him that I would add a color like this or some combination. He said no, it is perfectly fine, let it be the way it is. He wanted just the horizontal vertical stripes in gold and red, and he wanted the base color. So then we moved on to the next section. So this is how we moved on to different sections. See, and section by section we went. This painting took me around 2 weekends. Around 32 hours is what it took me to paint, just to paint. And the communication part and everything, and I was like, it also, that you can see, you can add another 2 hours, 2.5 hours, where he was telling me what he wants, what he has in mind. So remember, this is not an artist who's giving the feedback. The person was like, no, I want it brighter, I want some other color. Which color? No, I don't know, but you tell. So it's a very vague kind of a feedback is what, and his feedback is what I was getting. So, but he wanted like section by section also he wanted it to look in a particular way, and overall also it wanted to look, he wanted it to look in a particular way. So this is how it went. So I've used a lot of gold, a lot of, if you can see, a lot of brass is what I've used. I've used a lot of antique gold. This this will not you will not be able to make out in the video, but when you see the painting in person, it is totally amazing. Now this is how he wanted the painting to look. So once the painting was done, he still suggested a few iterations, and he wanted a central representation for this painting. He wanted me to, in a very subtle way, add something that represents a galaxy. So if you can see from here till here, this part of it, this looks like a galaxy. That's how it looks, galaxy, the representation of the galaxy. So it's abstract, modernism, but the reason this this painting is very unique to the client, you know, the client wanted every single color the way it is here on this painting. So he's happy with it, is supremely happy. Other people may not be may not appreciate as much, but because this is an exact idea being represented into colors of the client, that's why it is very valuable for him. The most expensive painting that I've sold so far, I sold this for a whopping 2,60,000. For more such paintings, do follow me, do subscribe to my channel, and let's stay in touch for some amazing artwork.